So welcome back to the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. We're on part 5, I believe. And we have the World Heavyweight Championship. And as you will see, the World Heavyweight Championship is hanging above the ring. Now we have a tweet here from Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Raw General Manager. And he has confirmed that Seth Rollins has requested this match be a ladder match. After he saw Carmelo Hayes was unsuccessful in that Money in the Bank, he decided he wanted to rub salt in the wound of Carmelo Hayes and put the title on the line in a Money in the Bank, or in a ladder match I should say. So Carmelo Hayes has already participated in that Money in the Bank ladder match earlier tonight, so I'm sure he's not going to be 100%, but Seth Rollins trying to send a message and try and make Carmelo Hayes lose two ladder matches in one night. But this is probably an even bigger opportunity for Carmelo Hayes, because he doesn't even need to pin the champion now. He just has to climb that ladder and grab that title. So it is a huge opportunity for Carmelo Hayes. I think that it may actually shift the odds slightly in Carmelo Hayes' favour, to be honest. But the world champion will be next up to come on out here. We've seen one championship retained and one championship turn or change hands already tonight. So will Seth Rollins follow the footsteps of Gunther, the Intercontinental Champion, or will Carmelo Hayes follow the footsteps of Ronda Rousey and potentially take home that world championship? Seth Rollins with some new attire here as well. It seems like he's paying homage to the past of his own characters. You can see many different logos that Seth has used throughout the years on those tights. Perhaps he's sending a message to Carmelo Hayes stating he's been around, he's done this before, he knows what he's doing. So this is nothing new to Seth Rollins. But you'll notice as well, he hasn't got any fancy jackets or anything like that on here tonight, so Seth Rollins is potentially in a different kind of mindset here tonight, defending his World Heavyweight Championship for the first time in this series. One-on-one ladder match. I'm not sure how smart that is of Seth, but we're going to get into this one, and we're only moments away from seeing whether it was a smart choice or whether Seth Rollins has made a big mistake. There you can see that World Heavyweight Championship hanging above the ring. World title on the line. It's a big chance for both of these superstars. A big opportunity really for Carmelo Hayes, to be honest. Probably more so than Seth. Carmelo Hayes looking to announce himself on the big stage ever since the draft. That's been his message. But Seth Rollins, oh my goodness, just sending Carmelo Hayes flying over his head to start this match. What a way to start the match off. Now Seth rebounding off the ropes into that knee drop. Big knee drop delivered. Now Seth Rollins with an elbow drop as well to follow. Seth really coming flying out the gates here. It's the first time that we're seeing the World Heavyweight Champion in action, which is a bit surprising because he has been a bit of a workhorse champion up until this point. Oh my goodness. Carmelo Hayes dropped face first on the corner of that ladder, and Seth is just bringing out all the ladders here. I think he wants to really make this matchup a ladder match. I'm guessing that's why he requested this match. He probably had some sort of plan. He is the architect after all. So I wonder what his plan is with those ladders. He's got Carmelo Hayes in a crossface now. Perhaps he was trying to send a message there as well. Trying to maybe tell Carmelo Hayes that if this was a normal match, he could end it at any point, but wasn't successful in doing so there. Wasn't able to make Carmelo Hayes tap out, although it wouldn't make a difference. But Seth Rollins now sending Carmelo Hayes back into the ring. And Seth follows. Oh, and he went for a big strike there, but Carmelo Hayes was able to avoid it. And now Seth Rollins with a super kick. Well, Carmelo Hayes is in some trouble. We did say that he was already in action earlier tonight, and Carmelo Hayes has been busted wide open here. I don't think it was the smartest choice for Carmelo to maybe go into that Money in the Bank ladder match and also try and be successful in this World Heavyweight Championship. It would have been some story if he was able to be successful in that Money in the Bank, but LA Knight was the man who came away with a briefcase. It did look like for a few moments that Dominic Mysterio was just moments away from winning that briefcase, but it wasn't to be for him. I'm sure that's to the pleasure of the WWE Universe. Seth Rollins now basically saying that this one's all over. Carmelo Hayes really can't seem to get into this matchup at all. Seth Rollins is really on top of things right now. And Seth delivering more punishment on the outside, taking out the arms of Carmelo Hayes. I guess if you wear out those arms, then it's going to be harder to reach up towards that briefcase and or not that briefcase, that title above the ring. And it looked like for a second, Seth Rollins was going to go for that pedigree, but Carmelo Hayes was able to turn it around and sent into the steel steps as the World Heavyweight Champion. But this is some opportunity for Carmelo Hayes now. Is he going to be able to topple the World Heavyweight Champion? Carmelo Hayes running in there. Seth Rollins, though, able to turn things around. Now Seth driving Carmelo Hayes face first off of that apron. Carmelo Hayes had a brief moment where he looked like he may have had a chance to get back into this one, but now Seth Rollins targeting that cut across the forehead. Oh my goodness. Both these superstars just, oh my goodness, bumping into each other, and a big knee delivered by Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion. He's got an opportunity here. He could potentially be looking to maybe grab one of those ladders. No, he's going under the ring once again. He is grabbing another ladder, but this time he's bridging that ladder across the announce table. Maybe he does have a bit of a plan for Carmelo Hayes. Could potentially be thinking about putting Carmelo Hayes through that ladder. Carmelo, though, able to turn things around here. Now Carmelo Hayes dropping the World Heavyweight Champion face first off of that ladder. Carmelo Hayes trying to get himself back into this one. Carmelo Hayes on the outside now, grabbing a hold of the World Champion. Oh my goodness, what's Carmelo Hayes got planned here? Seth Rollins is on the ladder. Carmelo Hayes sends the World Heavyweight Champion through the ladder and crashing down to the concrete. Carmelo Hayes has a huge opportunity right now. He's grabbing this ladder, making his way back into the ring. Oh my goodness, the World Heavyweight Champion is back to his feet already. Carmelo Hayes has that ladder set up. Got Seth Rollins back to his feet very, very quickly. You've got to think that if Carmelo Hayes was the one sent through that ladder, then this match would probably be over, to be honest. Oh my goodness, Carmelo Hayes. He's got an opportunity here. He just needs to make it back to his feet. He's taken out the World Champion. Can he climb the ladder? One step at a time, Carmelo Hayes. Getting one step closer to that World Championship. He reaches. All he has to do is unhook that championship, but Seth Rollins back to his feet again. The World Heavyweight Champion not going to allow that championship to fall out of his grasp. The challenger crashes down to the mat. Now Seth Rollins has a clear opportunity to climb. Can the World Heavyweight Champion retain his title? Carmelo Hayes, oh my goodness, what? Seth Rollins, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, Seth Rollins with a moonsault off the top of the ladder. And now he's up onto the top rope here, into the frog splash, but he misses. Carmelo Hayes just stating to Seth Rollins, I am him. You can't do that to me. Oh, big drop kick though, delivered by Seth Rollins now. Carmelo Hayes quickly back to his feet. Now what Seth Rollins got planned here, sends Carmelo Hayes into the corner now. Targeting that leg and that knee, perhaps trying to slow down Carmelo Hayes. Oh my goodness, Seth Rollins Oh, what happened there? Seth Rollins decided instead to climb the ladder. It looked like he was setting up the curb stomp, but Seth Rollins now, what is going on? He seems to be ignoring Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes making a slow climb up the other side of the ladder. I'm not sure how smart this is from Carmelo. He could have stayed at the bottom and potentially, oh my goodness, taken out the world champion, but Carmelo Hayes now with the upper hand. All he has to do is unhook that briefcase. Carmelo, what are you doing? He's sending a message back to the world champion, delivering an elbow drop off the top of that ladder, perhaps trying to make sure that Seth stays down. This crowd absolutely loving this action here. Could we be about to crown a new world heavyweight champion? Carmelo Hayes reaches up towards the championship. He's just got to unhook that belt. He's almost there. He's got a couple of latches unhooked, but Seth Rollins making his way back up the ladder now. What a matchup this is between these two. And Seth Rollins was trying to take control of things up here, and Seth Rollins, his title could be slipping out of his hands here. Carmelo Hayes could be our new world heavyweight champion. Carmelo Hayes, all he has to do is unhook that championship, and Carmelo Hayes has done it. Well, Seth Rollins' plan has clearly backfired. We have a new world heavyweight champion. Carmelo Hayes, the era of him has begun. Well, what a match that was. New world heavyweight champion.